Hello everyone, and welcome back, or welcome for the first time. One of my favorite things about living in Italy so far is definitely the grocery stores. After living in the Czech Republic for 10 years with subpar grocery stores, this was the change I was most looking forward to. As with many places worldwide, there are both large and small grocery stores. Some cultures and countries prefer to have smaller grocery stores in their towns or cities, and they do their grocery shopping more often, while others prefer to have larger grocery stores and do their shopping weekly. Yes, of course, there's usually a mix of both, and it also probably depends on which part of the country you happen to be living in. But up here in northern Italy, Esselunga is the queen of grocery stores. It is everything that I was missing about American grocery stores, but better. To get your grocery cart, you're going to need to insert €1, €2, or 50 cents into the slot. This unlocks your grocery cart. When you enter, you will see tons of fruits and vegetables. There are some blueberries here. I'm going to take them because I'm planning to make some muffins later. Then you have to make sure you also weigh your fruit. There's different numbers that you enter into this little machine, and then it prints your ticket with the price of your groceries so they can scan it at the cash register. Then we'll head over to the vegetable section. There are all kinds of vegetables that you can imagine. Here are some that are pre-cut and pre-packaged. I usually like to get these green beans, but they are not looking so good today, so I won't. Then we have some bell peppers. These are honestly the biggest bell peppers I've ever seen in my life. But the zucchini look pretty good, so I'll probably get some of them, and I'll get these other green beans as well. And we've got more vegetables over here, different types of lettuce, cabbage, something that I don't remember the name of, but it's similar to broccoli, some carrots. Over here we have apples that are loose, you can pick them yourself, and then down here we have pre-packaged apples. We've got some sweet potatoes, some onions, regular potatoes. I know I saw a silly image once that said there is a difference between potato Europe and tomato Europe. I have definitely now moved to tomato Europe because there are probably at least 15 different types of tomatoes that you can buy. Then there are all different kinds of sausages and salami with a very different flavor from the ones I'm used to, the Hungarian ones with a bit more kick. Then we've got different types of affettati or thinly sliced meats, bresaola, prosciutto, things like that. I like to get this prosciutto cotto for making sandwiches when I have to go to work. We have all different types of cheeses, of course. These are some grated cheeses. And then we have different kinds of ravioli or tortellini and what are they? Gnocchi, all packaged over here that you can buy. I'm going to get some of these little foils for making a lasagna. I've heard it said that in Milan they have some of the freshest fish in all of Italy because I guess it comes to Milan first for their processing. So you can get fresh fish and of course different varieties of packaged fish and other seafood products. Then we enter my favorite section, the meat section. Here we have a bunch of meats that come with different herbs and spices already on them for grilling. Then we have pre-made cotolette and spinacine. They're quite good, but I try not to eat them very often. Then we have all kinds of chicken. A lot of the chicken and other meat products have different stickers on them that say they are promoting animal wellness and come from those particular farms. Of course, my absolute favorite section is this right here, these grass-fed steaks. Oh my gosh, yum. Then we've got all different types of butter. There are some vegan products based around here, different types of juices. Then there is yogurt. I like to buy just these Esselunga brand Greek yogurts. They're pretty good. And of course, it wouldn't be an Italian grocery store tour without talking about coffee. They have different coffee pods as well as loose ground coffee that you would, of course, make in a mocha. And I usually like to buy this here, Lavazza coffee, just the plain one. When it comes to the tea section, I'm a bit disappointed. Of course, they have green tea and black tea, things like that, but their selection of herbal teas for wellness is not all that great. But they do have this valeriana tea, which I like to take before bed. I'm gonna stop right here and grab a bechamel real quick so I can make lasagna. Of course, we also have different types of flour that you can use for making bread or making pasta or making pizza. Most people tell me that Barilla is a pretty good brand when it comes to flour, but I usually just buy this Esselunga brand. The Bio Esselunga brand is pretty alright. The Niles of pasta, well, actually just two. I'm gonna get some of these because they're on sale. They have egg pasta, some gluten-free pasta, all the types of pasta you can imagine. Then, of course, you'll have to pair that pasta with some tomato sauce. They have different types of tomato sauce with different herbs and seasoning already added in. And then they have some just plain tomato sauce that you can make it more creative yourself. Then we have all different types of olive oil. I know there's been some controversy, and some say that olive oil has different types of oil mixed in, but here we are. There's also a whole different shelf of condiments with ketchup and mayonnaise, but I really miss Czech tatarka. Then there are all different types of juices, orange juice, apple juice, peach juice. I think I'm gonna get this one because it's on sale. There are also some sections where you can buy different kinds of products you might need for your house, like light bulbs or some stationery type things, different notebooks, pens or pencils that you might need for school or work. So far we've seen all the healthy things, but we also have some unhealthy things like chips and cookies. Because I think everybody just kind of likes these sort of things, these pre-packaged stuff that's not really good for us, but we eat it anyways. If, though, I was going to recommend a cookie, it would definitely be these pan di stelle. They're amazing. If you have cookies, you definitely gotta have milk. They've got whole milk, 2% milk, probably skim milk. I usually like to buy this one for baking, or maybe the bio one, or go down the street to the farm and get raw milk. Then we enter a section I don't really care too much about. It's the body wash and hand soap and shampoo section with products that are full of harsh chemicals and fragrances that I'm allergic to. Although I did end up buying this hand soap for the bathroom, and it seems to be alright. If I have to buy any of those things, I usually buy them from the Equilibra brand. I like to buy their toothpaste because it doesn't contain the SLS or fluoride, which is great. There's also Lavera, the German brand, which is also trying to be more eco-friendly and a bit less toxic. Then we have all of the laundry detergents. Again, things I usually don't buy because they're full of fragrances. Although I would like to check out some of these up here. Right now I've just been buying all of our laundry detergent from DM. I know with what I just said about toxins is going to make this move here a little bit contradictory, but I haven't really been able to find any good natural alternatives for dishwashing pods yet. There is this really cute, eco-friendly, sort of refillable cleaner. I think I'd like to give it a try after I've used up the ones I already have. The frozen food section looks like every other frozen food section. We usually buy these pastries that you make in the oven for breakfast. Of course, being in Italy, there's also frozen pizza. Here are some other frozen things that are on sale. I don't really drink alcohol, but just for fun, here's the price of an Aperol. All of the wine. Literally all of the wine from all of the different regions. Just for fun, the price of Jack Daniel's whiskey. And for the Czech fans, Pilsner. Although I think it's better to buy Kozel because you get the actual half liter. I usually get one or two for my boyfriend to watch the games. Then we have different Coke and Pops and other soft drinks. It's a little funny because when I was back in the US, I told my dad, I don't really want endless refills of Coke because I usually just drink the little ones. Then there's all different types of bread. There's also a bakery that I forgot to show. Then there is the huge aisle of bottled water. Italians drink more bottled water than any other group of people I know, despite the fact that most of their tap water is perfectly safe to drink. And their bottled water contains fluoride, apart from this brand, which is the only one that I can remember that doesn't have it. All right, so this is the groceries I have for the week, and let's take it to the checkout. All these groceries for the week cost me about 90 euros. And don't forget to return your cart and get back your little coin or token. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. That was a quick trip to my local grocery store. Again, it was one of the things I was most looking forward to about moving, and every time I go to the grocery store, it does not disappoint. There is one thing that I forgot to mention, and it is the Esselunga Firati cards. This allows you to get different points or discounts on certain items. It also allows you to accumulate points that you can then use for certain products or different discounts throughout the store. Again, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have any comments, feel free to leave them in the box below. I hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world, and until next time, bye.